Welcome back, folks. We're all set for action here in period number 2 as Millersville with a steep hill to climb, but a lot of hockey left. Let's see what the boys in black and gold can do in this one as they trail by 4. 5-1, Penn with the lead. And here comes Hennessy looking for his second. He's going to lose possession of it, but nonetheless, Millersville coming out early. McCulley and almost picked off. Puck stays in Penn's zone. That's Rahman on the back end trying to get something going for the Quakers here as they have the 4-goal advantage looking to add to it. Dunnigan picks off the pass. Snaps one around for Hennessy. Rolls through his feet to McCulley. Off the boards, calls his own number. McCulley gets taken out. So, kept in by Dunnigan. Long distance try. Hits the glove of Kostelnik, but ends up rolling wide. McCulley. Oh, stick to side by Kostelnik. Now, folks, I mentioned a little bit earlier that if you get a couple grade A chances on Kostelnik, that potentially Millersville could claw back into this one. And on display it was right there. Just catching enough of it to send it up into the netting. So 19-17 remain here in the second. Lots of hockey left here, folks. Just under 40 minutes remain in this one. The Colonial Cup final. Bouncing puck, backhanded by Burke, looking for Corelli. It wouldn't go. Corelli for Kays. Kays to Burke!
Oh my goodness, what a save!
How?
That was a laser beam, TJ.
I think it hit Kostelnik in the mask.
Yeah,
he got stuck in his neck guard.
He looks like he's a little slow, TJ, with his mask.
Yeah, he's holding his neck.
Yeah, maybe in equipment. I'll tell you now, I think Jake Burke just rattled his bell, TJ. I think he rung his bell.
Well, Seifert with a shot
That's
up
way out
and into the netting. They say it was tipped. So 19:02 remain here in this one, folks.
Great to see Millersville jump out on the offense early. We saw Colonial Cup with that turnaround shot. He did a really good job of forcing his man off the puck and quickly turning around for that shot. Then Burke had another shot, and Millersville, they need to play this entire period in UPENN zone, trailing by 4 here in the second.
Well, again, folks, plenty of hockey left. And Millersville, again, is a team known to face adversity. Rysak with the keep in. Rysak with space. Gets hooked. No call.
No call.
Rysak was being hooked like a fish. And nothing. Burke makes one miss.
He's got Corelli with him.
Corelli rides his man into the boards. Burke in to help out. Glad to see Jake Burke's okay after that hard hit earlier in the first.
Definitely a warrior, TJ. You can see it.
Well, here is number 73, Webb. Walks it in deep, gets blocked by Carey. Now Rysak intercepts. Corelli gets slashed, no call. This one off the glass. Rysak against his man. Snapped around, misplayed, kept in by Penn though. And Burke!
Here he
Now
goes.
picked up by Rysak. Has one man to beat. Shot. Kostelnik with a bobble.
Rebound.
And interfered with the whole way down the ice is Rysak. No call. 17:56 remain, but now Millersville getting their chances, Travis. What do they have to do to capitalize?
Just keep putting pucks on Kostelnik, like we saw right there. Connor Rysak with a great opportunity. Jacob Burke stood his man up, got the puck to Rysak, and Millersville just went back the other way, and that's what they have to do.
Dunnigan blows a tire, chance now. Shot, and it's in.
Slid it right under the pad of Dylan Schroeder. Schroeder was down into a split jam. Before the pad could make contact with the ice, it just slides right under Schroeder, and that's not what you want if you're Millersville.
TJ, the defensive struggles today here continue as Dunnigan unfortunately blows a tire. Nothing you can do about that, but Millersville's got to figure something out on the back end, TJ. A lot of miscommunication, defensive breakdowns today. Nothing else to be said there.
Well, plenty of time, folks, as Petticone takes a late hit.
A little late there, TJ, but...
Thrown out front, Hennessy was looking for McCulley, intercepted by number 44, Schmidt. And this one fired ahead to Aliferov. He just had the most recent one, and they finally call him offsides. 17:30 remain in this one. 6-1 the scoreline right now. This one's going to go the whole way down. They say it was intentional.
That's huge, TJ. Millersville needs these breaks right now when you're struggling to find offense and any kind of momentum. These little breaks, like icing calls, go a long way, especially when you got Cole McCulley taking the draw.
McCulley wins the draw to Hennessy, gets hit in the
He
back,
gets
and the
tripped
ref
and
gives
no,
a stripped up
finally.
call. And that's going to be number 9, Zach Kwan.
I guess miracles do happen, TJ.
Marauders will finally go on the power play, finally in power play opportunity here. And, you got to capitalize right here. If you're Millersville, you got to score.
There's no room to fail on this power play. You got to get your big guns out there, and you got to capitalize on this opportunity.
And a missed play, Seifert couldn't keep it in. So Millersville, plenty of time on the power play, but they got to hurry up if they want to get back in this game.
Breakout here, TJ's got to be really clean. Set it up and get it up clean.
We've seen them have huge periods before, and they're going to need one. Right now, Hennessy with a chance.
He's got to beat him.
Gets ridden into the boards by Ramon. Tied up, Petticone in to help out. Thrown to the point to Seifert. Had one yesterday. Over to McCulley. Kept in by Cole, and he dumps his man. Thrown towards the net. Oh, off the stick of Kostelnik. Seifert for Hennessy. Hit hard, nothing. Down low. Kays with it in the corner. Hennessy off the boards for Petticone. Petticone now for Kays. Shot up front. He's in! Hennessy with his second of the day gives Millersville a heartbeat.
TJ, if you haven't realized yet, these goals are pretty. They're greasy. And that's how you have to beat UPENN. You got to put yourself in front of Kostelnik and clean up these rebounds. TJ, crash the net. Kostelnik is not good at rebounds. Crash the net, crash the net, crash the net.
Well, a blip on the heart monitor for the Marauders. Let's see if they can turn that into a full-fledged heartbeat.
That was a great tip-in by Adamante. Tipped it right between the pads of Kostelnik, right between the wickets. That's what you got to do, just crash the front of the net, like Josh said.
Carey just lethal on the dot, wins that draw back to Kohana. It's sent in deep. Webb's going to scoop it up, hounded, intercepted. No, Alaferov came away with it. Now it's picked off by Burke. Rolls onto the back of the net. Here's number 5, Bill Houston. Picked off. Pirelli.
Oh!
It's in. What? The ref says goal. No hand pass. Oh my goodness.
That puck was in the net.
You have got to be kidding me. How did that puck not go in the net?
I thought it crossed the line. I thought the puck was going to the back of the net.
Yes, we are Millersville's broadcast, but even an unbiased broadcast could tell you that puck was in.
Look, TJ, all the puck has to cross the line, and that puck did cross the line. So, yeah.
It's all right. Just got to work harder, boys. This puck goes up into the stands. 15:46 remaining here in period number 2. Well, 6-2 now. Millersville closing the gap. Let's see if they can keep pumping. McCulley at the dot. Looks to win it. Couldn't do so. Sent in deep. Our number 44, Schmidt. Grabbed by Rysack. Lifted ahead. Petticone couldn't corral it, so it's Cohen. Out front. Blocked by Seifert.
Here we go, TJ. Here comes Petticone.
Petticone for McCulley. McCulley turns on the Jets. Gets ridden out wide. Out front, it's loose. And collected by Abraham. Alaferov gonna miss it. Schroeder hangs on for a whistle. Alaferov and Seifert tangle. Now, if I'm the Marauders, Calvin Alaferov just had their most recent one. If I'm him, he just put a target on his back. Because, I mean, with the way he went at Schroeder as he had it covered, he didn't pull up till the very end. That,
uncalled for.
If I'm one of the enforcers on this Marauder squad, that guy is my next target.
And now we have an issue here at center ice, TJ, with the ice.
Now, I don't know why the official's that far back in the play.
Yeah.
First of all, but to no avail. So 15-18 remain. Face-off supposed to be to the left of Schroeder.
They're patching the ice up here with the puck. There must be like a divot of some sorts.
I think we're good. The referee stands up.
We're good now. We're good to play.
Paolini lines up for the draw.
This is a huge draw here, TJ. Huge draw. We got to win it.
Kohana gets the draw from Paolini. Fired ahead to Ryder in his skates. Lifts it ahead. Rahman picks it off. Hammered by Ryder. Dunnigan backhands one for Zerko. Zerko takes the contact, forwards the puck, picked off. Ryder leaves it for Dunnigan. Flicks one up, glove down by Rahman. Gets hammered, two Marauders into him, but now a 2-on-1. Shot sticked away by Schroeder. Under 15 to play in the second. Millersville has to get something going here. Rahman picks it off. Here's O'Malley. Shot and it's in.
TJ, if you're Capasso, do you start thinking about pulling Schroeder and putting Baldacci in?
You have to. I mean, it's not Dylan's fault, but you have to. The kid's tired. And it looks like Baldacci's getting the signal.
Got the signal.
Here he goes. Here comes Garrett Baldacci in relief of Dylan Schroeder. And
hey, give him some love, Dylan Schroeder.
You gotta
been a workhorse all weekend. Boy, he is not happy.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be happy
either.
I wouldn't be either.
You got to give the kid some love. He had a phenomenal year. Coach Capasso trying to rally the troops.
You got
get something going here.
You got to stay up in this. You got to stay up. You can't get down now. TJ,
Icing is the call.
We need a huge hit of some sorts. You know, I know physicality is only part of the game, but sometimes physicality just creates that spark that you need to ignite your team, ignite a comeback.
Folks,
we need that.
As Josh is saying, yes, a huge hit. There's a reason there's an unwritten code in hockey, and you have guys that played my old role of the enforcer. Sometimes you need a big bruiser to light a fire under you, and that's what Millersville needs right now. Burke digging against his man. Webb makes him lose it with the help from Corelli.
Here he goes. He's scrapping for it. Oh, my goodness.
Kay's laying the body. And a cross check that they don't call. Here's Rysack. Up and out of play.
Oh!
And that was number 77. Spencer Toohey getting some extra attention from Connor Rysack.
Got to stay disciplined now, TJ.
Yeah.
When you see how lethal UPENN is on the power play, you can't put yourselves in that possession, and especially Garrett Baldacci, who's coming off the bench cold.
Just got to stay disciplined. Can't let the frustration get to your head.
Well, now under 14 to play in the period. Here comes Webb.
Oh!
Hennessy.
Here we go.
And now a chance. McCulley can't get there. Webb recollects, fires a pass ahead to number 8, Bond. Dunnigan can't clear the zone. Picked up by number 28, Popovich. He and Dunnigan tangle. And coming away with it's going to be the Marauders. Lifted ahead by McCulley. Picked off by Dunnigan as UPENN tried. Fired ahead by the Quakers. Kohada gives chase. Off the boards to McCulley. He leaves it for Zerko. Zerko makes one man miss. Leaves it for Petticoat. Stripped. 2-on-1 the other way. Unless Seifert gets back, he does so. Shot goes wide. Under 13 to play now in the second period. Zerko gets a pass. Now Petticoat to Carey. Carey has one man to beat. Can he do it? Forced out wide. Kostelnik sticks it away. Seifert keeps it in. Thrown down low. Kostelnik plays it to his defenseman, number 21. Buck with the hustle. Buck with the hustle. And it finally comes free of the zone. Icing's going to be the call. And Seifert beats his man to it. So 12:25 remain here in the second. Josh, what does Millersville have to do to get back into this?
TJ, it's simple. It's passing. You got to go tape to tape with your passing. You got to connect. Pick your head up when you pass and look for that lead pass. Look for the stretch pass. And above all else, stop fluttering the puck in the air because UPENN is jumping on those pucks.
Loose puck out front. And this one fluttered by UPENN. And here is number 95, Abraham, ridden into the boards by Rysack. Cohen gets around one man, now two.
Huge hit there, TJ.
By Rysack.
Rysack.
This puck poked forward. Now O'Malley kicks it over to Ramon. Shot! Ball contact!
Standing on his head.
A little flash of the leather from number 34 in black and gold. Travis, your thoughts?
Like Josh said, you gotta quit fluttering the puck and or just flipping a puck all willy-nilly. You gotta be intentional with your passes. You gotta be intentional with your passes. Trying to move out, you gotta move along. Go back to hockey 1-on-1. Move it up along the boards. Quit passing out in front of your net. And gosh, just gotta do something to get going here. This is brutal.
Well, a lot of hockey left to play, Travis. So hopefully Millersville can get going with more than just some help from Adam Hennessy, as he has both Marauder strikes this evening. Burke can't get it ahead as he had to face off against two Quakers.
There it is!
Burke runs Ramon. Ramon throws some late contact. Kay's looking to run, his man can't. But Kohana can, stands him up. Puck goes deep. Dunnigan. Fired a pass ahead. Ramon is there. Sends it back in. Kohana. Snapped around. Penn collects. Ramon. Over to Webb. Webb misplays it. Ryder, contact. Tipped by Corelli. They say no icing. Webb against Ryder. Ryder with some good forecheck. Rattles it around for Carey.
Ryder gets his helmet pulled off his head, TJ. He gets an injury, and there's no call.
You've got to be kidding me.
Ryder gets his helmet ripped off his head.
I think he's bleeding.
And I think he is bleeding. He's holding his mouth. Maybe a tooth?
How?
No call, TJ. Ryder gets his helmet ripped off his head, no call.
Well, folks, again, we don't make the calls. I might not agree with it, but nonetheless. Maybe that'll be the spark the Marauders need. Watching their teammate get brutalized and not justice.
And now
Hennessy
just took a shot to the head. Here it is. That's a call. That should be a game, TJ.
That should be a game in a 5-minute.
That's number 5.
That should be
Bill
a
Houston.
That should be a game. That should be an automatic ejection.
That should be a game. That's head contact.
And Hennessy, hang on. The important story is Hennessy's back on his feet.
Exactly. Hennessy's brother questioning the call for head contact.
It's only a 2-minute call.
Only a 2-minute for head contact.
Hey, again, folks, we
These
do not.
calls have been
Travis,
freaking
we don't
brutal.
make the calls, Travis.
Brutal.
Travis, we don't make the calls.
We don't make the calls, but we would do a hell of a better job.
Oh, they're giving him 5, I think.
There it is. Or was that for the number? That was for the number.
Nope, that's just the
That's
number.
just
All
the
right.
number.
So 2 minutes cross-checking Bill Houston. Or some more conferencing. 10:38 remains
There
here
must
in the
be
second.
some more issues with the clock here, TJ. It looks like they put it up and it keeps disappearing. There it is.
Oh,
there it
is.
5. Now, TJ, this is huge because of this penalty. It doesn't get wiped out at the Marauders score.
Millersville needs all they can right now.
This is exactly what we need.
I take back what I said about the refs.
Chance now for Millersville. Wrapped around for McCulley. Kay's the man out front. And it rolls to Hennessy. Glad to see Adams okay.
You'd love to see Hennessy get the hat trick, TJ, and get his revenge.
I don't care who scores. Somebody just needs to, as long as it's in a black jersey.
You gotta be like the Sharks versus Vegas on that 5-minute major, and just run up the score and tie this game.
Here is McCulley. Thrown towards the net, over to Hennessy. Down is Kostelnik. Butterflied early. Rink wide now for Kays. Has to shoot it. Petticone open wide out front. McCulley and Penn can't clear.
That's a great play there.
Comes free of the zone.
Now Coach Capasso gets a change.
To Petticone. As a man in Hennessy. Petticone doing it himself. Just wide. Now O'Malley misses it. Hennessy collects it. Down low for Corelli. Lifted to Seifert. Back to Corelli. Again to Seifert. Jeremy with a shot, and it wouldn't go. Ethan Abraham off the glass. Kept in by Seifert. And they say hand pass because Carey touched it. So 9:23 remain here in the second period. 7-2 your scoreline. Millersville has to score on the 3:46 remaining on the Bill Houston 5-minute major.
A lot of time left, TJ, here to get something going. Carey's been winning draws all day long.
And he does just that. Corelli over to Dunnigan. Dunnigan has some time here. Looking for Burke, finds him, but it goes to his skates. Carey to Burke, and it comes free.
Oh,
Abraham with a breakaway. And it's in.
He just undressed Jacob Burke, just stealing the puck from Burke and just going in and defeating Baldacci blocker side. And that's not what you want when you're on the 5-minute power play. You can't give up short-handed goals. This one's just brutal here today.
There's plenty of hockey left, Travis. Can't give up yet.
Can't give up yet, but you know what, TJ? You gotta start playing better hockey out there.
Travis,
I don't know
these boys got here for a reason. They're not done yet.
I just don't know what happened between yesterday and today. It's a completely different hockey team than what we saw the entire week against Westchester.
UPENN's a heck of a team, and we're seeing that here today. But these boys are not done yet.
Well, this puck sent in by Penn under 9, about to show in the second period. 3:21 left on the Houston penalty. Millersville has to score here. And it's going to be an icing call. 8:52 remain here in the second. 3:15 now left on the penalty. 8-2 still your scoreline. But that does not reflect the effort given by the Marauders thus far.
You know, they've matched their physicality, TJ. They matched their aggressiveness. The only thing I'd love to see from them a little bit more right now is their grittiness. That's the only thing I'd say is missing. You know, stay gritty, stay competitive, and stay powerful.
Bad pass
can't clear the zone. Here's Webb. Shot saved by Baldacci. So 8:44 remain here in the second. 3:07 left on the Houston penalty.
Right now, TJ, they got to win the draw cleanly, win it back, work your points, and then break out cleanly. Something they've struggled with kind of all day today. Got to get a clean, effective breakout to gain the zone of speed and ease. And again,
Carey lines up for the draw. Kept in by Schmidt. Millersville needs a player.
They need a player.
So now Millersville with the correct amount of men out there. Pass was blocked by number 90, Axel D'Amelio. Sent around to Carey. Backhanded to Seifert. Looking for Corelli. Corelli looking for Carey. Picked off.
Offsides.
And now finding it is Carey. Hits the red line. Sends it in deep at the blue line. Burke's going to give Chase Kostelnick out to play it. Corelli can't keep it in.
Now it's a foot race.
So Baldacci. And Seifert has it. Backhands one to Petticone. Getting hooked. No call. And Kostelnick plays it to his defenseman. Sent the length of the ice. Under 2 minutes left on the Houston penalty. Baldacci gonna leave it for Kohada. 7:24 remain in this second period. Sent back in by Armalley. Seifert lifts it to McCulley. Has a man up in Kays and Hennessy. Finds Hennessy. Now 3-on-2 to Kays. Oh!
Just wide.
Now Petticone. Shot tipped. And Kostelnick has it.
TJ, what Millersville's got to do right now that the play is in the offensive zone, they got to get in the shot lane. Get bodies in front of Kostelnick, making it difficult for him to see the puck. And right now, move that puck from your defensive partners down low. Cycle it from high down to low and get bodies out from the net for the backdoor opportunity.
Ryder wins the draw to Dunnigan. Shot. Loose. And sent the length of the ice. Baldacci's going to play it. Under 7 minutes remain here in this one. Sent ahead to Ryder. Tipped, so no icing. In deep is number 44, Schmidt. And into his own penalty box. So 1:04 left on the Houston penalty, 6:41 remain here in the second period.
Now, TJ, the face-off is to our left of Kostelneck. So that means if I'm Millersville right now, I'm dragging that right winger out to the back door of Kostelneck, and I'm working that play to get that puck to that side for a backdoor chance, TJ. You got to get the puck to the back door.
Well, yeah, as soon as that puck drops, Ryder should go back door.
Exactly.
As long as Buck can win the draw.
So Buck's got to win that draw, and then Kohada's got to play that puck over to Ryder.
And he does just that, but couldn't go. Dennis keeps it in, though. Down to Buck. Gavin from his skates rattles one around for Ryder, but there was Schmidt. Thrown the length of the ice. Baldacci gonna play it. Under 45 now on the Houston penalty. Chipped by Buck to Ryder and misplayed back to Dunnigan. Kai hits Zerko. Zerko with speed has a man in Dunnigan. Zerko with a shot blocked by Penn. Now sent ahead. Lone man back, Carey and Kohada as they battle two Quakers. Blocked past that time, and it's still in play. Zerko collects.
It's off.
Yeah, it's off.
Carey with the good awareness there to see that Paolini was a step ahead of him. Rysack to Vaccarello.
Left on it.
Can't get enough on it.
Brett playing pretty banged up. I know he has a shoulder injury. Back to five-a-side hockey.
It's just good to see Brett Vaccarello out there, TJ.
Now in a foot race is Rysack with a shot saved by Baldacci. That was number 55, Calvin Alaferoff.
TJ, Millersville's got to be stronger on the puck. They got to communicate. If you got one man bearing down on you, so your defensive partner or the bench has got to yell, 1, 1, 1. So when that means, when you hear that one being called, you got to bear down on that puck, meaning that someone is right on you in a hurry.
Well, 5:22 left here in the second period. As Millersville trails by 6, but we've seen them have some great periods. Shot goes high and out of play. 5:13 remains here in the second now. 8-2 your score line.
5-minute major, and the Marauders just couldn't capitalize on it. You can't ask for a better opportunity, TJ, and unfortunately,
Yeah,
just got nothing going.
TJ, right now, if I'm Millersville, you got a game plan, and you got to take away Abraham. He's their smart plug.
Abraham and Alaferoff are their two snipers, and they've been on full display this afternoon. Shot, saved by Baldacci, a little muffin. So, 5:08 remain here in the second. 8-2 is still your score line. As again, folks, Travis just mentioned, Millersville unable to capitalize on the 5-minute, what I would argue should have been a game misconduct out of Bill Houston, but yet again, what do I know, right? Just played hockey for years, coached it, announced it for years, but I know nothing, right?
We all know nothing, TJ.
Picked up by Dunnigan on the misplay by both squads. Heck, I even refereed a little bit. So, Dunnigan gets ridden into the boards by Cohen. He's picked off by McCulley, rattles one for Hennessy. Alaferoff there, now McCulley chipped ahead and batted back in by Penn. Cohen, Dunnigan, and Rahman has it now. Rink wide he goes. Shot saved by Baldacci. 4:31 left here in the second.
TJ will say Baldacci's looking sharp so far. His lateral movement, his glove, his blocker, it's all looking great, and our defense is looking to play better right now in front of Baldacci. We just got to get that and transfer that into offensive opportunities.
Well, hats off to Baldacci, coming in cold.
Absolutely.
And you can't blame Dylan Schroeder at all for basically any of those. None of those were his fault.
Well, and playing 3 games back to back to back this entire weekend is not easy, TJ.
Yeah. Well, here comes Buck. Buck sends this one in deep. Against Webb. Webb and Buck some off-puck contact, but they say it's clean. Zerko collects in neutral ice. Kick to Seifert. Rattles one into the opposite corner. 4 minutes about to show on the big board. Batted away by Seifert and running over his man. Great job, Jeremy. Webb against Carey. Webb comes away with it. Lifts ahead to number 90, D'Amelio, stripping him with Zerko. Looking for pull-in, instead Webb. Webb at neutral ice. Now the blue line, into the Marauder zone. Comes around, Seifert's there. Whipped the chip it ahead, couldn't do so. Now Pullen for Ryder. Pullen takes a heavy hit off puck, and he's down.
He's hurt. He's hurt, TJ. He's not getting up.
We know Tyler has a history of bad concussions, so.
I could hear that from up here, TJ. That was a hard hit.
3:26 remaining here in the second. 8-2 still your scoreline, and I don't know if there's going to be any penalties. Coach Capasso, Coach Andrews, and the trainer coming out to check on number 22, Tyler Pullen.
Right now, our thoughts and prayers with Tyler Pullen. He's the heart and soul of this team, TJ.
Well, we can see his legs moving, so
there's definitely movement, so that's at least good.
Hoping it's nothing too serious.
Trust me, I know what a concussion feels like. I got one right now. They are not fun. Not fun at all.
Well, we see Pullen moving. All right.
Looks like he's getting to his knees at least.
He's gingerly getting to his feet here, folks. Maybe Millersville can use this as fuel to climb back into this one here, folks.
You got to find something, TJ. You got to dig deep.
You got to find something to play for other than the championship. And
well,
right now this is going to hurt.
Right
losing
now,
one of your best players.
Right now, you got to dig deep and play for your guy in that jersey.
You got to play for Boston. You got to play for anyone
not just Boston.
That suits up.
Not just Boston. Play for everybody. Everybody that made the trip out here to Philly. Everybody that came to cheer for you this season. Your brothers in arms. Your coaches.
He's up.
And Pullen is up to his feet.
It looks like he's heading straight to the tunnel, TJ.
Yeah, as to be expected. We hope Pullen is okay.
We wish him nothing but the best. He's a great guy on and off the ice, TJ.
3:26 remain here in the second. 8-2 still your scoreline, but again, folks, a lot of hockey left here. Here comes number 91, Tarazzi. He gets it lifted ahead to Tui. Now Petticone collects it from Millersville. Rink wide to Hennessy.
McCauley streaking across.
McCauley, break away!
No, it wouldn't go!
And Kostelnik stonewalls him.
Right into the chest of Kostelnik. But great speed by Cole McCauley to drive the slot, TJ. That's exactly what that line needs to do. Drive the slot and find those great scoring chances. Travis, your thoughts?
Yeah, just we gotta do like we saw in the first period, just crash the front net and good things will happen.
Well, Burke ties up his man. It's going to be number 18, Stefan. And Burke coming away with the puck. Now found by Kays. Looking for Burke or Kohata in the skates of Burke. Burke almost got hammered. Not something you say often. Burke couldn't come away with it. Here's Tui. Fired over to Schmidt. Stretch pass to Tui. Dunnigan strips him of it. Here's Burke. It's going to come free of the zone, but Penn's going to collect. Here's Rahman. Wraps that one back in. Baldacci stops it. And Stefan loses possession to Kohata and Dunnigan. 2:15 left in the period. And Kays gets it out of the zone. This one's sent in deep. Baldacci plays it to Dunnigan. Wraps one ahead to Carey. Lifts one looking for Corelli. It wouldn't go. They wave off the icing. Under 2 to play in the second here. Carey almost kept it in but couldn't. Cohen goes up and out of play. So 1:47 remain here in the second period. 8-2 still your scoreline. A lot of hockey left. We've seen Millersville have crazy periods before. A couple years back, you remember that Stevenson game, Josh?
I do, TJ. That game was electric. You know, we thought we were down and out, right? And then we came back and won that game. You know, TJ, I am not counting these boys out yet. They're here for a reason. And I know the character and the heart of this team. They're not done yet. This game's far from over.
Now a chance for Abraham. Picked off by Ryzak, saved by Baldacci.
Huge save there, TJ.
Comes free of the zone. Rahman gonna collect and neutral ice. Rink wide he goes for Armali. Fires one. Baldacci out to play it. Fanned on it. Out front, it's loose. Zerko picks it up for McCulley. McCulley.
Turn and burn, Cole, turn and burn.
Rahman against McCulley. Cole.
He's in all out.
And he goes! Top shelf where Grandma keeps the cookies. Number 11 gives his boys a spark.
TJ, we have life. We have life. UPENN has only scored 1 goal this period. Okay, we have matched them this period. Cole McCulley just gave these boys some life, some energy, and that right now is huge because we can carry that into the locker room with momentum.
Minute 2 left. Let's see if they can get another one. Kohana to McCulley. Takes some contact. Still being hooked, no call. Over. And it's in! No!
Where'd it go?
How is that not in the net? You've got to be kidding me.
Kostelnik makes a desperation save and squeezes the puck into his blocker and holds it tight for a whistle. With 48.2 seconds left here,
I mean,
Travis.
Kostelnik's a big dude, but he can't beat that. There's no way he was there.
It was a great save by Kostelnik. Yeah, looked like the puck, to me, looked like the puck just bounced to the side of the net, and Kostelnik was somehow able to cover it up.
Dunnigan with the keep in, rattles it around, looking for Burke. It's going to be Webb. Webb against Burke. Webb gets taken down, as does Burke. They say play on. Keeping it in is going to be Corelli, thanks to Kohana. Tipped high into the corner. 30 seconds left in the period. Burke looking for Kays. Here's Corelli. Now Dunnigan has to keep it in. Does so successfully.
Great keep by Dunnigan, TJ. That's huge right now.
Webb. Corelli! And it wouldn't go on the wraparound try. Corelli gets tied up by Webb. 15 to go. Kays looks to help out. So that should do it. Nope.
So Marauders will go back to the penalty kill.
So 8-3 your scoreline right now. 0.7 seconds remain.
And it looks like Corelli will go in the box for a high stick or a slash. It looks like, I think
they're going to take Kays.
Oh, Kays.
Or, yep it's
Kays.
Kays.
Kays, my bad. So Kays will go off for 2 minutes, and that'll carry over here in the third period.
Paolini lines up for the draw. And that's going to do it for the second, folks.
Strong period up from TJ. A lot better from Millersville. They got their work cut out for them in the third, though. Final 20 minutes, TJ.
Yes, they do. But again, Josh, we've seen them have crazy comebacks before.
I am not counting them out.
Hopefully they can do it in this one. We'll be right back here on YouTube for the third.